How's everybody doing out there? As you know, I've been posting because we see what the Center for Disease Control said in the AMA. It is so important that we have a voice in this game because it is affecting us. We are the very victim. We are. We're the victim. The CDC employees call on agencies to declare racism a public health threat. That's how fatal police shooting among Black Americans remain high and unchanged since 2015. It ain't changed since. How they kill us. African Americans in Louisiana are dying at an alarming rate during this pandemic. We dying at an alarming rate everywhere. And we have the AMA, but we have the other one. It says, the many ways that institutional racism is killing Black people. See? I'm not here trying to try to understand. We know people want to be police officers. Ain't it a job? Why don't you go and get another job? Oh, my grandpapa was a cop. My great-granddaddy was a cop. So, get another job somewhere else. This job ain't meant for you. Simple as that. This job ain't meant for you. I'm at a point of my life, when it comes to my people and watching my people victimized. Now, I don't know about other political leaders, but I know for a fact here in the town of Babylon, I know who I elected. And I expect you to act like I elected you. See, when I write to you or let you know, I expect you to act like I elected you. Here we are going through stuff, and you can't tell the difference or the horrors we're put through. You can't tell the difference. I'm not here to walk up the street and clap my hands. I'm not here to walk up the street and clap my hands. We already did that. You ever hear? We did that, been there, and done it. How many times do you need to walk up the street and clap your hands? 1,000,000? How many times do you need to scream, enough is enough? I really want to know. I'm going out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and another Facebook page. How many times do you need to walk up? Because let me read. These are all going on now. I contact the Center for Disease Control. And we have the we have the World Health Organization. Tell me where you at when you see Black folks in America killed. Where are you? Where you at, United Nations? Where are you? You can run around the world, you know everything going on. Lord knows you know everything else. But except when we need you. The first one says, the many ways that institutional racism is killing Black people. I didn't make it up. There it is. This has already been noted. This is going on now. See? Now. And it's been going on forever. Forever. Here's another one. African Americans in Louisiana are dying at a high rate during the pandemic. Hey, we dying all over the place. I remember the killing in Staten Island. You remember they strangled the guy. And that's that right here. See? I like God for that. I thank the Lord for technology today. I thank Him for technology. And like I posted and set up, systematic racism in the state of New York in the New York State retirement system. See? I elect you here. I elect you in the town. I elect you in the county. I elect you in the state. And I elect you in the federal government. But for some reason, my life ain't important enough to you. I want to ask Rick Schaefer, you're my town supervisor. Why ain't Black lives important to you? Don't tell me you help, because baby, you ain't done enough. How's this? You know other political leaders. Oh, you know them when it comes time of election. You could help so-and-so get elected. You could help this one over here. But why ain't my life and the life of my people worth enough to you? You just sitting yourself over there on Sunrise Highway, God knows how long. Mr. Gordon, let me be very clear to you. You ran and you want to know why you didn't make it. You wanted to know why. I could easily tell you why. It don't take me. That's how trying to figure this out. You ran. You don't see your people dying? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been at? Oh, I've been at. Where you been? Where you been? I can hear you talking about the police department. I can hear you telling me all that, but you sure enough can't tell me about how you gonna say Black lives. Lord knows you can't tell me that. Health equality concerns are racial injustice. You know the health equalities. But we got a lot of things happening to us, but we sure enough ain't got a lot of help. I ain't even talking reparations. The AMA. Racism is a threat to public health. I could have told you that. See? And then racism is a very threat to public health. It is a number one threat to my health and the health of my people. Death by racism, part of American DNA. See? Death by racism. Still going on now. See that Black Lives Matter sign? See that Black Lives Matter? Do my life really matter to you? Do my life really matter? Do the life of my people matter? See, I get a lot of people elected. A lot of people go into office. But I'm talking to community leaders, religious leaders, and political leaders. Come January, we're going to have another leader in the White House, right? When we had Obama, Obama went to England, and he even told her, racism still exists in America. You watched all these people, and they were stupid as could be. Obama got elected, and racism gone. You weren't only dumb, you were stupid. You weren't only dumb, you were stupid. But the white supremacists went somewhere. Now, I've been in Washington. I know they there. Like the guy told me, we ain't going nowhere. That's what he told me. We ain't going nowhere. They didn't go nowhere. So where the hell you think they went? Where you think they went? So when Trump leave, they gone, right? You're not only dumb, you stupid. You're not only dumb, you're stupid. Racism, honey, don't take a hiatus. That's how we've been saying People that joined the police department, we've been saying it for decades. But do I got anybody listening? I'm saying, but do I got you listening? See, I'm not coming to, I'm not here to clap my hands. No. No, I'm not here to clap my hands. I'm here to tell you, we have a right to exist. We are dying at an alarming rate. The Center for Disease Control, the AMA, but I got political leaders everywhere. I got religious leaders. I got community leaders. I got them around here. I'm going to tell you what they did one day. They walked up the street. What are you? What are you, blind? I didn't need that guy to become a cop. That's simple. When he went to take the test, they say, look, you need a job somewhere else. What's wrong? You can't tell them that. You tell us that. Yo, you don't need to work for a police department. You know, I watch deputy, not deputy. I watched the commissioner, not the DA. He make an arrest. Black guy. Serve on the county. So you take to the mic. What about all the black folks you arrested and you didn't care? Because you ain't done enough for me. You ain't done enough for me. You'll never do enough. You ain't done enough for me, Tim Singh. Oh, I called your office before that. I remember that. I called your office. I'll never forget how the lady spoke to me. I never forget, because it's institutional racism. I never forget how she spoke. I never forget it as long as I shall live. Now you're going to parade this guy in front of the camera. You're going to tell us that this is all the problems. Either you dumb, stupid, or all of the above. Why we ain't never had a black DA in Suffolk County? We have Bologna been around for God knows how long, and he can't find a black DA for nothing. Talking about you care about the black community. Who you kidding? Now they want to open up an office here in Winans. I like that. Sound good. NAACP, I like you. I like you. But I ain't here to start clapping my hands and walking up the street. We done enough walking. I've been to Washington more times than once. We need some action. We need some more rights. Yes, we do. And I need not the right to get killed. We need a right to exist. We need better jobs. You always say that. We need really fair housing. Oh, I wrote to Miss James, that's how the Attorney General of the state of New York. Well, evidently she couldn't find fair housing even if it dropped on her. But you worry about Donald Trump. Let me make this clear to you, Miss James. The Republican Party going to protect him. While you sitting up there, you can't solve the problem of the black community right now. You the Attorney General here. And you sit yourself. I never forget when you was over at the Dominican Republic. I was going to put you on Facebook to see all the things you were saying. I never forget. Look at me. But I said, well, she didn't have nothing to say anyway. I wrote to your office. I never forget. But what you going to do now? What you going to do? Enlighten me what you going to do. Here you are. You're the Attorney General of the state of New York. Your seat, you're going to be running again for it. Quite naturally. You know, I had Dwayne Gregory one time in the county. And he had this meeting. They told me about he was meeting with the police department. I said, oh, what is he solving? And out of there came some enough is enough. Well, what you talking about us? Because there's a whole lot going on around the whole country. I remember that supposed to had a meeting. So what did you solve? Do you wonder why you didn't get elected to get us out to the federal government? Do you really wonder why? See, when you think people don't listen to Blasting Game, They listened to me very clearly. I said, well, if he's doing something, ride through Wyandanch. If he were doing something, ride through Wyandanch and see what he's really doing. Is it built up? I heard all the hoopla. But and yet, institutional racism gave the man all type of awards. I never forget, gave the man this award, the key to the city, I never forget when they had the groundbreaking. Everybody was over there. Everybody. I attended. Yeah, I attended. But look over there. Well, tell me what's wrong with the picture. See, I don't come along. I'm not like others. I'm not here. I don't need no award. I had somebody recently came to me. Man, they're going to give award for the positive black men. Yeah, told me. I said, listen here. I ain't never done anything positive. Go and sit down over there. I don't need your award. I need fair housing. I need jobs. I need decent food. We need shelter. And Lord knows we need that side not to be victims. So, baby, I don't need your award. Talking about a positive black man. You give it to that politician right there. You give it to that politician because he ain't worth jack crap to me. Go and find a black politician and put it in his hand. Go and find a black preacher and put it in there. Or go and find a black community leader and give it to them. But don't you come to me with it. Do you understand? See, when we was in D.C., I heard the Black Panthers, they said it right. They said enough is enough, but we said we hate them all. Democrats, Republican, Independent, the whole damn bunch. Sold us out over many years selling us out. Now, because you hear Biden, you said black folks helped you. I remember what you said. When I get to South Carolina, the African Americans will save me. Now you in the White House. All black leaders come to Washington. We all there. Trump is like, that ain't do. We said, well, he gonna leave one way. The CIA make sure he leaves. But where's my reparations? Why are we getting slaughtered? Oh no, but you're gonna come with another award. Who you gonna give another award to? Obama, they're gonna give you an award. You was the only black president. What are you gonna say about the people still getting slaughtered? Oh, it's gonna end because Biden becomes the president. That's like when you became the president, Obama. Trayvon Martin still got killed. There's still killing going on now. Or you just won't report it. You know, now CNN won't report that. That's the thing she won't report, right? She reported everything else. But she won't report that. See, I don't need that. I need that's how for we to survive. What we've been going through have been part of the DNA system of the United States for years. Because it says, see, I can read it to you. Death by racism, a part of American DNA from the start. See, there it is. There it is. Here it is, part of American DNA from the start. There it is. Part of American DNA. So don't tell me America knows anything about how they could help me. Mr. Cini, why don't you go and give somebody an award or they give you one? Because evidently you ain't helped the black community. Why don't they take that DiNapoli up north? I mean, you know, when black folk need him, his staff is so lazy, it's disgusting. He is the controller for the help us with money. Only thing you control is our heartache and pain. But you ain't never done nothing else. Ooh, you set yourself up north. Don't call you up if you need help. Oh Lord, don't call him. Especially if you're black, don't call them. Oh no, they too busy. You too busy to help. You sit your righteous self up there. And you're too righteous. You so racist that it's a shame. You take to the air and tell us all the things that you could do. And you do nothing. I'm looking at Winding. Where's all the money? No work is here being done. None. No work is here. All of it stopped. They ain't built nothing. I got a resource center. I wonder what you're doing over there. I see vehicles. So everybody's online with you, right? Well, come on here and prove it to me. Prove it. I want to hear the town of Babylon. I don't need no politician talking to me. Because, baby, you come and go. You ain't done enough for me. You remember, you ain't done enough for me. You ain't done enough for me and my people. My people are suffering. We still need fair housing. We still got a homeless problem. I see homeless right here in Wyandanch. But you don't see them or you don't want to see them. I remember when I picked up the garbage, and others now, thank God, they're picking it up too, but they noticing something. I'm proud of the black leaders today that I have around me. They're not only picking up the garbage, they're asking questions too. See, this ain't a battle of the heads. I don't play that. No, I don't play that. We're black leaders. We lead. And we have to lead by example. I always tell them the stage is big. And I always tell my people, you know what? Get up and make it a better place. 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 How many times I got to ask you to get up? How many times I got to ask you to get up? People are telling me, man, they do this, do that. I said, well, what did you do? Well, I walked by. Why did you say something? Oh, I think somebody was going to hurt me. You know what? If you worry about that all the time, I protest the police department, the courthouse. You know, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on here? Do you waiting for somebody to come with the bells and whistles? Tell me. What are you waiting on? You know, I'm a black leader. I didn't come for the award ceremony. Not even online for Zoom. NAACP, we're not here asking for the award ceremony. Do you understand me? You watch your people dying and you're going to have an award ceremony. I don't care if you have it in the Zoom. Zoom yourself out of here while you zooming. Go and Zoom over there. Solve the problem. We still deal with redlining. What did you do about it? Probably nothing. Did you solve the issue? I got a lot of judges on the bench. Political leaders, a lot of judges on the bench. How you solve it? You did locking black folks up like you can't find nobody else. You can't find others, but you could always find black people. Tim Sini, you know they're gonna talk about you all the time. The only people you find are black. You take it to the screen. Oh, look at we there. Oh, we. Oh, yeah, like we can. Only drug dealers you can find is black, right? Only drug dealers you can find is people of color. Only drug dealers you can find is of color. Ain't that amazing? You the district attorney. You know, I ain't come to make you feel good. I couldn't ask you a question. I got the police commissioner. Well, madam, what are you doing over there? Oh, well, Balone, that's how I named you commissioner. No, you ain't helping me none. How you help my people? Like what? Enlighten me. What did you do? Oh, nothing. I remember I spoke to Miss Geraldine Hart when she first came here. I knew about her already. And I told her. I said, I heard of you before. She gonna tell me how. I've been doing this community work for a very long time. Don't you think I heard of your name before? She looked as stupid. I've been doing this for almost 50 years. Don't you think I heard of you? I heard of a lot of people. Because I don't mention your name don't mean I don't know you. I never heard of you. I heard that you was a rising star. Like Balone, like I got Balone said he gonna work on the police department. But you only want certain people there. Certain people that you could agree with, right? Y'all could all get along. Sir, that ain't solving that one problem. That's just a new one. We still got the guy in Washington ain't doing nothing. Mr. Conway ain't doing nothing. So how you saw that problem? Oh, you really did, right? If you did, why ain't people got all that money? They ain't wrote no stimulus because of you, right? People still suffer. And what are you doing? I'm the side of county supervisor. Well, you're in the county. You're the county executive. Well, tell me, Mr. County Executive. You already called all your people that you need to talk to. I wrote you a letter. I made sure you're going to hear for what I got. Yeah, I got on the phone, people saying, oh, well, I said, look, I ain't got time to make nobody feel good. You really want to work on the issue, then darn it, work on the issue. I ain't got time to tell you how great your job is and how great you've been doing your job. And that's how you know I'm so happy to have you. You know what? Because that's how I ain't all that happy. I seen you give out awards over the years. I never forget. They gave me the Good Spirit Award a long time ago. Cause my good spirit. This is when I first started rising. And then they gave me the award for Black America. You know, that's how the Black people, the African American, whatever award it was. Because I'm a Black leader. But how my people was helped. How I was helped. How my people. Call you up, you don't even know how to solve the problem. Yep. Tell me all about it. See, I'm a Black person. You can tell me. Enlighten me what you're going to do. How you going to solve the issue. How you going to make it work. You know how many times I heard that? I could get a violin and play it. See, I'm asking a question of you. The CDC in the year 2020, we're going to, blacks are dying at an alarming rate. Not only the pandemic is killing them, we had a governor of this state to admit that. Governor Cuomo admitted that. He said this pandemic is killing a lot of African Americans. But no, you're going to come and tell me, son, what as a leader, a political leader, what have you done? Because evidently you ain't done enough. And you ain't done enough for me. The political leaders around me, you ain't never done enough. Let me touch on one. His name is Martinez. I never forget. He was talking about the sign in the park. It was a design. That's how you went about it. But you didn't care about people anyway. Don't come to me. See, that's bullcrap. They come, oh, we so hey, nation, and oh, get out of here. Why don't you take an award? Because I saw you get enough awards. Why don't you go for the coffee and cake? Because I seen that too. You there for the coffee, the cake? Coffee with a cop. Out there doing your job. I don't need coffee with you. I need you to make sure the other cops ain't breaking the law. But you up there having a cup of coffee. Like that when we need coffee. Mm-hmm. I got black folks died at an alarming rate all over America. But we're not Americans here. Well, where were you? Center for Disease Control noticing. The AMA noticing. I wonder when the town of Babylon was going to notice it. Never, right? When Suffolk County going to notice it? Never. None of the people here going to. Never, right? Yeah, my leaders here. So I got community leaders here. I'm talking about y'all too. I'm asking community leaders, all of you. What are you doing? Are you walking up the street clapping your hands? Are you writing to the Center for Disease Control? Are you walking up the street clapping your hands? Are you writing that's how the World Health Organization? Are you walking the street clapping your hands? Are you writing to the United Nations? For them to do something. Are you upset with me? Because you know I know how that works. Oh, they get upset with blacks again. I don't mind. I don't mind getting upset with me. I gotta survive. I'm a black man. I raise black sons, black daughters, black grandchildren, black great-grandchildren. I didn't come here because to tell you I need coffee and cake. I didn't come here because I tell you I need the Positive Black Men Award. You give it to them over there while you're doing all that positive stuff. You take it to them and hand it to them. Because you got something to do. I told you to come here and do your job. I didn't come here to tell you I need an award ceremony. Phil Boyles, I called your office several times. I know what your office do halfway nothing. I remember the guy talking to me about New York State retirement system. What he told me was a complete lie. Don't you know I told the CDC that? They lied all day long. I don't care, Democrat, Republican, the guy don't do nothing. Tell about he know how to solve a problem. Well, if you were so good at solving a problem, why did you solve this? Oh, you got upset when I said something. Oh, you got all upset. When the time that's how like I ain't been upset. I've been upset. I've been angry. But I still get up. Nobody writing me no check. I don't do this for money. I don't get paid. I'm a community leader, black, unofficial man. You heard of what? Unofficial. I don't get paid. Nobody writing nothing. Everything I do, I got to put together on my own. Oh, but I pay you. And I don't get jack squat, do I? I got my religious leader still around here. Yep. When I went back to get a protest the police officer for the second time. Not one religious leader. But you surely stuck up your nose to me, didn't you? I don't know why. I mean, the stage was big enough. It ain't like I hogged it. So tell me what you're going to do. You cried about everything and why they threw you out of the building. Y'all went to the Supreme Court. Thank God to Judge Roberts. Judge Roberts stated that's how he brought up the Constitution. How I knew that. Separation of church and state. And I'm sorry none of y'all knew it. But they threw you out of there, didn't they? They only tell you need 10 people. 10. Probably going to come back and tell you need 5. They're making a vaccine for it. But then they say, order for the vaccine to work. Everybody need to get it. Well, you got to do the whole world, Dr. Fauci. When does somebody take a tour, go to Britain, go to Europe again? This problem starts all over again, Mr. Epidemiologist. That you know everything. You say you know so much anyway, so you're so smart. I look at everybody around here. I don't get paid for the work I do. I don't make a salary for what I do. Nobody paid for the hotel room in Washington. Nobody paid when I went to other states. Nobody. Nobody had to chip in. Nobody had to go and take up a fundraiser for me. Nobody. Every time I put together on my own. Right here. Nobody had to take up anything. Nobody had to write out anything. I didn't go to the town of Babylon and say, can you give me a donation? I didn't go to the county and ask for a donation. I didn't go to the church and ask for a donation. No, I know I'm a black leader. God is always taking care of me. Because Lord knows I wouldn't ask you for nothing. I have voted for you to at least do the job, but you down there drinking coffee and tea. So much for the black politician. And the white one too. You telling me you here. You can't solve nothing. I'll tell you like this, while you in Washington, this is to the new guy that's there for Peter King's seat. You didn't only get elected by whites here, you got elected by African Americans too. So why you sitting there? And why you thinking of all that? You got elected by the people back here on this island. Remember that. Why you sitting with your other colleagues? Because they know they ain't elected like that either. Only Mr. McConnell there because Iowa keep on electing him. When Iowa get tired of Mr. McConnell, they're going to vote him out. That's Iowa. See, but you know, Mr. McConnell only affects certain things. He's the Speaker of the House. I wrote to him. Showed up did wrote to you. Wrote to you about reparations, didn't I? I wrote to Sheila Jackson Lee. Now I don't know what y'all gonna do. And you see how black folks getting killed at an alarming rate. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna come and tell me about a war? And I ain't worried about who get upset. You want to do something? Write a letter to the CDC. Contact the World Health Organization, like I did. Contact the United Nations and tell them we got a problem. Oh, you too afraid to tell them. You too afraid to talk to them. Well, why you call yourself a black leader anyway? No, they on Facebook. They on Instagram. They on YouTube. Man, they here with it. They here. They see me. When it's go public, they get it. They get the same thing. I send it out public. We got to survive. Trump is leaving office, but did that solve the problem? No, did it? No, it didn't solve anything. When Obama was there, they were still killing black people. Biden, when you get there, they're going to stop shooting black people? Yeah, right. Did the black people start getting killed in the South when you were there? Did everybody stop getting killed there? Don't come to me and tell me that like it. That ain't happened. Now, Kamala Harris, I like you, but that ain't happened. You come from California. The blacks stopped getting killed in California because you became the vice president. No, don't come to me with that lie. Don't come to me with that lie. Because that ain't true. You want to help your people. You say you want to help. I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was. It was easy. No, I didn't say it was easy. I'll tell you, the road right here ain't easy. Community leaders, hey, you want to call yourself a community leader? Well, lead. Oh, you want to argue with Blasingame? Oh, that's what you want to do. You want to argue at me? Well, you know, son, I've been around a long time. I had arguments over the years. I know how that works. Now you somebody. They gave you an award. You had some coffee. They told you were somebody. I want you to stick to why you became a community leader. I want you to remember why you decided to go down this road. I want you to remember why you decided to take. You know what I said, the life of a community leader? We don't have no retirement plan. Community leaders don't have no retirement plan. We die out. There's no retirement plan being a community leader. There's no retirement plan as an unofficial mayor of Wyandanch. I have no retirement plan. I have no retirement plan I have none. I have no retirement plan at all. I have no retirement plan. There's no retirement plan that I have. I cannot retire because I'm not dead. This ain't a retirement plan. I take this from right here from my heart. But I got to live. These are the things I got to live. These are the things I got to experience. Not I, even some of my relatives. I got relatives all up and down the Eastern Seaboard. I got relatives in Ohio. I got relatives in South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. That's how my wife got relatives all over the United States. So I know how people feel. I talk to my other relatives. I got relatives that's out of Chicago. I know what Chicago going through. I got relatives in Chicago. I got them in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I got relatives there. So I know how they feel. I talk to them. I know what they're going through. I know some of them are community leaders. I know what they face with. The uphill battles. Because we talk. I go to D.C. here, but I met some of my own people while I was there. But I said like this. We're dealing with a major health issue. But this major health issue is not new. What's been happening to African Americans is nothing new. It is old as time itself. We could go all the way back to the inception of this country. Killing people of color has been as part of America. It is. It's part of the DNA of this nation. Killing people of color. But I'm talking to all religious leaders, political leaders, and that's how the community leaders all around me. What are you going to do other than bitch with me? Oh, that's what you're going to do. I knew you weren't worth shit. No, you get upset because my words are colorful right now. But I'm supposed to be happy to know my people are dying, right? I'm supposed to put a smile on my face. I don't think so. I don't think so. So I'm going to leave y'all right here. And I said, know what? There's a lot of things ahead of us all. Take care. I'm talking all community leaders, religious leaders, political leaders. What are you doing to make it better?